Testament, The Gathering, 1999. Nuclear Blast Records. Having experimented with heavy metal, groove metal, death metal, and perhaps some industrial elements from time to time on the last 3 albums, it's now time to get down to work and create the conditions for returning to thrash metal, which has been your specialty from the beginning. Of course, the problem isn't albums like The Ritual, Low, or Demonic, which fit into the categories mentioned above. They were perfectly fine for their time. The real issue lies with the personnel in the band, especially now that only Chuck Billy and Eric Peterson remain as the core of what was once the great Big Five of the early days. Since 1994, James Murphy, Death, Obituary, has been almost permanently involved on the other guitars. More recently, in 1998, it was announced that drummer Dave Lombardo, Slayer, Grip Incorporated, and bassist and icon Steve DiGiorgio, Sodus, Death, Iced Earth, and Beyond, have been close to the band since the previous album, Demonic. It's safe to say that you couldn't help but include in your roster that an album with this lineup would at least be monumental. And yes, The Gathering, as we somewhat jokingly called it back then, was the best possible album this Frankenstein of a band, in the best sense, could produce. Unfortunately, in 2000, at the Rodon Live, the audience didn't honor the band and the album as they should have. But that's okay, those of us who were there saw a band sell its soul right in front of us for thrash metal. In the reissue I have here, which contains the classic tracks just like the original CD with that strange cover, much improved here, the following stand out: DNR, Do Not Resuscitate, Down for Life, True Believer, 3 Days in Darkness, Beginnings of the End, Legions of the Dead, Careful What You Wish For, Riding the Snake, Fall of Sipeldome. These are the favorites, and additionally, it includes the instrumental track Hammer of the Gods.